Hello, good day, everybody. This is your host, Clip, the host of Close Sports, and I'm coming to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Lowndes County. Here today, ladies and gentlemen, get you guys to the fact that the Nets have wiped out by the Celtics. By the way, not look good there. I can tell you what can be waiting them for sure. Get you guys for the Dodgers to beat the D-backs 4-0. Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. That's going to be happening at the Garden this week, by the way. And Trevor Bauer is suing one of the accusers who was accusing of sexual assault, by the way, misconduct, and also suing one of the attorneys. Get you guys into that for sure. And also get you guys into the fact that Roger Federer is going to be intending to return at the Basel for the Swiss indoors in October. By the way, that's my birthday month. Also the fact that the Virginia Attorney General's office is going to be investigating allegations of the Commanders for the embezzlement claims. Get you guys that for sure. And IAHF is banning Russia for hosting the IAHF Ice Hockey World Championship because of Russia's attack on the Ukrainians. So that's all the news I will have for today, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the news I have for today. All right, so first things first, everybody, I'm going to start things out with the fact that the Nets got wiped out by the Celtics, by the way. The Nets, they didn't make a comeback. So the Nets, they just won a lot of people. Kyrie Irving is going to leave the Nets anyway because he's unvaxxed. KD so let himself down a bit. He could be leaving or staying where he's at. And also the fact that Ben Simmons still been a no-show because of the fact that he's got a sore back. And Steve Nash, on the flip side, could be let go as the Nets coach because he doesn't have much coaching experience. So the Nets right now, their season was an absolute dumpster fire. The Nets made themselves look like an absolute dumpster fire. And that's why they got eliminated last night. They didn't make a comeback. They didn't do any of that. So if you're a Nets fan, you got to be extremely worried right now. And either you're going to keep Steve Nash or just let him go. I would just let him go anyway. Kyrie Irving's got to dissolve anyway. Kaden, I don't know about you, but you need to go as well. But you made to go as well. I'm sorry. So you guys are pretty good, but just not good enough. So that's all I can say about that. And Kyrie Irving was unvaxxed. He wasn't allowed to play home games because of the vax mandate. But since the vax mandate has been lifted, by the way, well, he can play home games. But obviously the Nets, they just disappoint a lot of people. That's it. So the Nets, they're done. Plain done. Also known as that Trevor Bauer is suing Lindsey Hill. Now, this is one of the accusers. This is a San Diego woman by the name of Lindsey Hill. Who was one of the two accusers, and the other accuser is from Cincy. So Lindsey Hill from San Diego, is suing. Trevor Bauer is suing the accuser Lindsey Hill of and also one of her attorneys by name of by name of Fred Thiagarajah over claims of fabricated sexual allegations, by the way. Bauer denied having a non-consensual sexual act with Hill and choked her without consent during punching or denying punching or scratching her. Hill falsely filed the police report against Bauer and accused him of sexual assault to tarnish his legacy in his as an MLB career, and try to reach a financial settlement with him as well. Bauer says Thiagarajah helped Hill perpetuate the false allegations, and Bauer filed the action to expose and seek to redress the false allegations and malicious statements, and also to conduct in the conduct of related conduct of Hill and Thiagarajah's. Bauer is suing for damages as well, by the way. Because you guys remember that Trevor Bauer was accused of sexual assault and misconduct, by the way. That led him to be banned from the MLB, and he may have violated the MLB's personal conduct policy, by the way, which he did for sure. Now, Hill was also denied a restraining order, by the way. She did get a restraining order at first, but she's been temporarily denied of the restraining order as well. So Trevor Bauer is now suing Lindsey Hill of the fabricated sexual assault allegations against Trevor Bauer. And it's and there have not been any charges just yet, though. So that's all this I can say about that, everybody. And that's everything you need to know. So Trevor Bauer was suing Lindsey Hill, who was the San Diego accuser. One of Trevor Bauer's accusers, by the way, of sexual assault and misconduct, and the other accuser of Cincy has not been revealed yet. So that's all I can say about that. So Trevor Bauer is exiled from the MLB. That's it. So that's all this you need to know now, everybody. Also, another news I want to get you guys into, by the way. Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor is going to be at the Garden this week, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Also, guys, the Dodgers they beat the D-backs 4-0. You had the Phillies defeat the Rockies 8-2. Rangers defeat the Astros 6-2. I guess they did that. Another thing I'm gonna get you guys into, by the way, that Roger Federer is gonna be intending to return in Basel for the Swiss indoors in October. By the way, that's on my birthday month, so what a big move that is. Also, another news that the IHF is stripping Russia of hosting the rights to host the IHF 2023 ice hockey world championship because of Russia's attack on the Ukrainians. So that's a good move, IHF. Good move there. Sorry, guys. Good move there. That's all you need to know about that. Also, another news that the Virginia Attorney General office is going to be investigating the allegations that the Commanders got into the embezzlement and the financial improprieties. Now, there also says that the probe will be led by deputy attorney general by name of Stephen Pops. By the way, the Jason Freeman, who was a former employee at the Washington, was accusing the Commanders of withholding security deposits from the season ticket holders, made them hard to obtain. It also says right here that kept 2 accounting books, allowing them to keep more than the NFL would have that would have been sent to the NFL's revenue sharing pool. So if you guys remember, there was a 105-page letter that the Commanders were being accused of embezzlement claims, that the Commanders they took more than like millions of dollars from the NFL. By the way, they were using that for tickets for ticket season sales, security deposits. They used that money for college football games and for concerts, by the way, as well. So Dan Snyder used the second book, and there's Operation Juice. But I'll tell you this though, that Dan Snyder he needs to get the pink slip. I'm sorry, Snyder needs to get that pink slip out the door. That's what he's got to do. And also they're looking into the allegation against Dan Snyder, by the way, so for misconduct. So that's all this I can say about that. Hopefully Dan Snyder finally gets the pink slip because he needs to get that pink slip. I'm sure this is gonna be, because I'm pretty sure that Washington football fans are sick to death of Snyder, and they need to let this guy, and they need to let him go. That's it. Snyder's one of the biggest piece of trash. He was filled all sorts of rat poison, and then that's all that I can say about that. And then that's everything you need to know. So another one total on that. Also, guys, some other news I want to get into, by the way, that let's see here. Raptors defeated the Sixers, by the way, 103-88. So that's all the team. But the Sixers, they have a 32 lead. Also, the Mavs, they defeat the Jazz, by the way. They beat the Jazz, by the way. So all you need to know about that. Mavs have a 32 lead as well. They beat the Jazz 102-77, by the way. Even though that King Patrick Mahomes and Brady Mahomes, they were there in attendance, by the way. So, boom, that's gonna be. So looking forward to that. Also, guys, another thing I want to get you guys into, by the way. I want to shout out to Channing Tatum, Kevin James, Kane or Glenn James, who was at Raw last night during Randy Orton's 20th anniversary celebration. Aaron Judge, Jordana Brewster, Tom Welling, Jet Li. You got Stancia Katie, Giancarlo Esposito, Jessica Lee Rose, Emily Wilkersham, WNC Wink, Wab Baz, Cole Beasley, Ivana Milicevic, Moritz Wagner, Joey Wendell, and Jemima Kirk. Somebody brother wishes shout tweets and please should just that. That's all you need to. That's all I can say about this. That's all I can say about that. Number 10, everybody. All right, ladies, that will do right there with the Clue Sports. Like, subscribe to the Clue Sports YouTube channel, Facebook page. Any nominations, what are your thoughts, your responses, your comments, your tweets of the Nets being wiped out by the Celtics 11 about that? I will address once I'm sure, everybody. You think Steve Nash's going to get the pink slip on the door? You know, his coaching career is in status. But you know, he doesn't have much coaching experience, which he does not. So Steve Nash could be released as Nets coach, and Kyrie Irving could be gone someplace elsewhere. KD could stay where he's at or just go somewhere. Who knows? But this is Trevor Bauer suing Lindsey Hill. Now this one to be accused, by the way. One Trevor Bauer's accused, by the way, who's accusing him of sexual assault misconduct, by the way. So you guys, what are your thoughts about that? I'll just sure about it. That's all I'm saying about that. What are your thoughts about that? What are your thoughts on Minister? Who do you guys have? Minister Serrano or Katie Taylor at the Garden, by the way, this week? So that's all I'm thinking about that. That's all you need to know. That's all I can say about that. Also, guys, what are your thoughts on sorry, guys. What are your thoughts on Phillies being the Rockies 8-2? Let me know about that, everybody. I'll just make sure. That's Roger Federer returned to the the Basel and Swiss indoors in October. Let them know about. I'll just make sure, everybody. Your thoughts on IHF stripping Russia of the rights to host the 2023 IHF Ice Hockey World Cup because of Russia's attack on the Ukrainians on Ukraine. So big Big move that is. Moving there. Also, send your brother wishes out to Channing Tatum, Kevin James, Kane, Aaron Judge, Jordan Brewster, Tom Welling, Jet Lee, Sandra Kate, Giancarlo Esposito, Jessica Lee, Rose, Emily, Wilkersham, WNC, Will Bez, Cole Beasley, Ivana Milicevic, Moritz Wagner, Joey Wendell, and Gemma Kirk. Somebody brother wishes out. Tweets and please should do so. Never told you about that. That's all I can say. All back from breaking news, top 11, like someone's to hold on one the close sports, everything sports, everything you can know. All I can say. Take care of you guys. You guys have a good day. Please stay with that. Bye bye.